My name is Eric Welander and welcome to Windy Tech, a channel all about HomeKit and Apple home automation. Today we're going to be talking about what we can expect from HomeKit in 2019 after CES. So CES has been in Las Vegas this past week. I was not there, but as a HomeKit lover and enthusiast, I've been obsessively following all the related announcements, and I wanted to recap some of my opinions about all these products in a quick hot takes video. So the biggest news, I think, is that we're going to be getting TV support right inside the HomeKit app. It's a little unclear exactly what this is going to be like. All of the press mock-ups from Apple that everybody's using show the AirPlay 2 support that goes right alongside the HomeKit support. But, I'm hoping that we'll be able to, trigger, say, a certain light scene if you're playing a movie, or a certain type of lighting scene if you're going to watch a sports game. Speaking of displays, there seems to be a growing trend in the home industry for smart displays. Of course, if you look at like long-running, super high-end home setups, there's companies like Control 4 that do these dedicated tablets that you can use. My wife and I went and stayed at the Peninsula Hotel in downtown Chicago for a one-night getaway earlier this past year, and their hotel rooms are completely controlled by Android tablets all over. They can control everything from the TV to the lights to the do not disturb sign on the door. It was really pretty amazing stuff. So I think a lot of people are trying to take that high-end concept and make it more affordable. Lenovo, of course, has their smart displays, and they've been partnering with Google, and Google Assistant doesn't really work with HomeKit, but it's getting along the same kind of idea. Of course, Amazon has their Echo and Echo Show. We've seen Brilliant is a company that makes an in-wall mount that's getting HomeKit support. But given the interest around smart displays, I wouldn't be shocked if Apple has some kind of response for it, or if more of the Apple community starts to figure out ways to make these kinds of ideas and concepts work with HomeKit. So smart doorbell cams and smart cameras also got a big upgrade. There's something that where HomeKit, I think, is kind of lagged a little bit behind other competition like Nest. NetAtmo announced a video doorbell. Unfortunately, though, their doorbell doesn't record to a cloud service. That might be a feature if you're really concerned about privacy. I think if it's outside like that, I don't care about it being recorded to a cloud service. I personally use a Nest Hello right now, and it works great. But you can record with the NetAtmo to your personal Dropbox if that's a thing that you want. I'm just skeptical that the access to the video will be as fluid and easy as it is on Nest Hello to just go back and find a particular moment, like when the trash truck came by your house or something. Arlo announced new 4K cameras for HomeKit, and they also announced HomeKit support for their previous Arlo Pro 2 cameras, so just via a software update, which is fantastic. As far as smart power plugs, there are a variety of different ones there that sort of replace your whole outlet, and then Eve came out with a smart power strip. I don't really see a lot of practical use in this, but they're very limited cases, because maybe when you're controlling, say, like a bunch of holiday lights, I just can't think of a lot of cases where you'd have like 3 lamps or 3 entertainment, maybe like an entertainment center or a kitchen where you'd want to have like a couple appliances all smart controlled in one area. Most of the time what I've found is that, I'll have different smart home devices in a room, but something like the Belkin Wemo plugs are better for plugged in stuff, because those devices are going to be spread out and plugged into different outlets in the room. They're not all hanging off of one outlet. But maybe this power strip is a better option for you. Let me know in the comments below. Personally, I'm a little skeptical about the whole concept. Speaking of smart plugs, TP-Link recently announced they're going to add HomeKit support to their plugs. So that's exciting news, but not too much brand new in terms of what's coming in HomeKit and big trends from CES. Plenty of new smart lights like the Eve Light Strip, the Nanoleaf, company that makes those smart triangles now has some squares. So it's like a different design, looks a little more, a better, maybe more professional look than the triangles. There's a bunch more support for different types of locks, including Myton has an Avia, which supports the European multi-point locking system. So if you have one of those kinds of European style doors, that it's nice to see HomeKit locks coming to that setup. Also, there are a variety of indoor air quality things. It seems like more air freshener or air purifiers and air quality monitors are coming online for HomeKit. Eve announced one, as well as NetAtmo announced one, but seeing more of that sort of air quality and purification stuff come online for HomeKit will be great. Another thing, of course, is fan control. And so far, if you wanted smart fans, you pretty much had to go with the Hunter smart fans or use a Lutron switch to control a fan. And all you got there was just sort of on and off. And then the speed of the fan would be controlled on the fan itself. But Lutron basically then took their dimmer switch design, put some fan icons on it, and then allow it now to control fan speed as well as on and off. So if you just replace your fan control in your wall with this, you'll be able to do that. My big concern or just annoyance there is that it doesn't also control the lights on the fan. So many fans have lights. So that's it for a quick take on some of the things that I see as big important trends coming out of CES, looking ahead to what we're going to be able to do in HomeKit in 2019. Thanks so much for watching this video. Let me know if there are things you're excited about with HomeKit coming in 2019 in the comments below. Subscribe to this channel to see more videos on HomeKit and home automation in the Apple ecosystem. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.